You loved me once.
You're right. I did. We had some good times, I think. Yeah. But I grew up. It was time to move on.
Oh, probably one of those French hussies.
Well, at first it was a California red and then an Italian, and she caught my eye, and, well.
You never go.
Well, to be fair, cell phones weren't even around when we were together, and not to mention your total lack of opposable thumbs and inanimate nature, but I'm not judging much. We all have to start somewhere on our wine journey, and for me, this was the beginning. Sutter Home White Zinfandel, and it's probably been, I want to say like 18, maybe even 20 years since I've tried this. It brought back memories buying it from the store. Some of them not so good. Something about the core flavor in beer never caught on. I tried not great beers. Of course, we're going back like, pre-small batch and microbrewery days. But, someone would say to me, oh, you just haven't tried the right one. Well, I've tried enough to know that they each have that flavor that I don't really like. And back in college, I was definitely into whatever was cheap. And even purchasing this recently, $5.49. Back then, I'm pretty sure I could get the whole, 1.5 liter bottle for 10, maybe $12, depending on where I was shopping. But maybe that just tells you something about how old I am. Maybe just a little. So what has 20 years of drinking wine done to my relationship with White Zinfandel? I'm not here to yuck anyone's yum, but this definitely feels like level 1, maybe level 0 of drinking wine. Let's do this. It's been a long time. Oh man. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a cheap wine. I have yet to smell it, and I'm a little afraid. There's not a whole lot on the nose. Very light. Little bit of berry, but really nothing overwhelming. I did chill this a little bit, so we're not talking about something that's, too cold. Let's try some. Oh, that's sweet. Wow. So, a little strawberry-like note getting off of it. But yeah, sweet, light-bodied, doesn't stay on the tongue. No tannins to really. It's like a memory of a tannin. But yeah, high sugar level. A little bit of acidity. Not a whole lot going on. Wow, it almost like I can feel a headache coming on already. Oh, it's crazy. What a blast from the past. I haven't tasted this in a very long time. It's not as bad as I expected it to be. Definitely takes me back. Definitely not something, it's for my palate where it is now, it's very sweet. But what makes it so approachable, right? So last episode we talked about the key characteristics. Body. This is very mellow. This isn't gonna this is a warm summer day, have a couple ice cubes in it. It's gonna be refreshing. It's not gonna knock you on your pants. Alcohol content. Let's see. That's on the front, maybe. No, we don't even talk about alcohol content. Probably in the 11. Oh, there we go. Oh, 9.5, not even 10%. So, it's fruity. It's not intimidating at all. Sweet taste, relatively low alcohol, easy to drink, really. No tannins to really speak of, so it doesn't get in your way. There's nothing offensive about this. If you're coming from a beginner standpoint, if you're still drinking this now, like after 10, 15 years, it might be time to graduate to something a little bit more complex. And let's not forget the price tag. How much can you regret when you're only spending $5.49? And that's a reality. I think a lot of people think that in order to have a good glass of wine or a good bottle of wine, they've got to spend a certain amount. Not true. There's different reasons why wines are priced the way they're priced. Sometimes it's a new winery, it's a new label. They've got to cover the costs of, buying a winery or operating a winery from scratch. Other times it is because of the years and years of development that have gone into the wine. This feels like something that they mass produce and comes out of the bottle the same way year after year. You get what you pay for. Do you still drink it? No judgment here. There's a judgment-free zone. I think, there's a wine for everybody. As a starter wine, I think this is, for me, it was an ideal thing for somebody who didn't like beer, couldn't drink hard alcohol because I'm like 150 pounds soaking wet. So let me know what you're drinking down in the comments below. If you're still drinking White Zin, we're going to be talking about some wines that might be a good next step for you on your wine drinking journey. Till next time, stay foolish and cheers to drinking better wine.